Hello there everyone, this is Seb and welcome to a Let's Check video. It's been a while, hasn't it? This studio here, Corner Studio, is a small-time Russian studio. I think this is actually their first game they're working on and it's an early alpha build they asked me to check out. They sent over some information and from reading that I got quite intrigued and curious about the game, so I figured, yeah, why not check it out and see what it's all about, because it sounded really interesting and I'm very curious to see what they can do with the concepts they have outlined. It did seem a bit ambitious, but we'll see. Yeah, my controller works, so let's dive straight into the game, why don't we?
I sense that you have not been forgotten. Your candle has not yet been extinguished. The path of the blind spirit is trying indeed. There was a time when we all looked to the horizon. We believed they would come to us. They have forgotten us, and now we are but dust. I remember how beautiful the horizon was. I will wait.
Bit of a vague introduction there, but hey, I need to leave some mysteries unsolved for the final game, I suppose. And we put on a mask here. As you can tell, it's very metaphysical. A good quote from good old Sigmund, which is not related to sex. Yeah, he wasn't all about sex, guys. He was the forefather of many psychological ideas for a reason, you know. And yeah, here we are in the game proper now. Let's see. Yeah. So, as I understand it, we play as the main character here, whose name is Cleo, and he is kind of dead. He died. And as I understand it, you are actually living like the 40 days past his death to kind of reflect on his life and see what happened and solve a mystery and such. And that was kind of what intrigued me a lot about it. The game... the story and the concepts they pointed out in the information hello that really intrigued me. Do you do anything? No, you do not. Okay. And as I am assuming, this is actually the afterlife, which doesn't look like heaven. And yeah, it gave me an idea of, like, they kind of went for the like the self-reflection described in the Tibetan Book of the Dead. Although, if I remember right, bardos actually to traverse the different bardos can take up to 49 days, I want to say. It's been a while since I've delved into that matter, but and this is 40 days, and you know, we are wearing a mask here. I think the masks are actually what keeps us connected to our being. Bit of trouble there walking up the stairs. Some clipping issues there. Okay. I want to press A, but that doesn't work. It's actually X, which is kind of odd to me, but it works, you know, gotta get used to it. So let's go into the house here and see what we can find.
What did you leave at my house?
Huh? I don't know. Let's talk.
Play a game with me. If you win, I'll answer.
Okay. Let's play a game. I thought I was playing a game. This is so meta, guys. It's playing a game in a game. Yeah, let's play. Dice, huh? Odds. Odd or even? Even. Sure. Okay, that's no good. Whoa! I guess I lost. Okay, let's get up, buddy. Bit faster if you can. Let's try it again and...
Oh, you want to try again? Beware, your mask isn't eternal, you know.
Yeah. If I get it right, if you lose the mask, which is, I guess, your health bar in this game, if you lose it, then you will lose your connection to yourself and you'll forget who you are, and, well, I'm assuming that's game over. Well, I'm going to go for even. It's gonna come up eventually, isn't it? You would assume. Of course, I assume wrong. Yeah, bye-bye, buddy. Oh well. I even fail at dice, guys. It's oh, I guess the mask is too damaged. What's this? Hello. Okay, so you can collect items and use them in the environments. What's this? This is an abyss. There is no other name I can give it. There is no way out. All those who surround me went mad long ago, and the heaviness I feel when I try to leave the boundaries of this place is unbearable. It took me a long time to realize that I had died long ago. All the endless time I have spent in this place have been occupied by the thoughts. Who am I? Where did I come from? Who was I when I was alive? I can't even remember my own name. The one thing that has sometimes given me solace is contemplating the infinite flux of spirits as they swim off to some other place. Perhaps they are being taken to another world that is not ordained for me. Okay, interesting. There are some textual errors in there, like spaces and you know, weird paragraph things that they need to look at. But that's kinda expected, especially from non-English developers. Whoa, this sounds really weird, but this is the mirror, I suppose. Yeah, it replenished our mask. But yeah, you know, localization is always a bit of a concern. I must say, so far, also considering the information they've sent me, the English is very, very good and well put together, and everything seems to be okay in that regard. And you know, apart from some small textual things like those, they can easily be fixed. So I'm not too worried about that. You know, even is supposed to come up eventually. You know, it's some kind of law, I forgot which one, which is not working out for me. What the hell? Oh man. We haven't gotten even into the action yet. Okay, one more try. If he drops me off again, then he can just, you know, keep his win. It's gonna come up, guys. Come on, come on. It's gotta be even once. See? Come on. Give me my prize. Ah yes, so we can ask him things. Well, let's just go for... what is this place?
One of millions of worlds, and first steps on the path of the human soul. You will see it in your own way, and we will see it in ours.
Okay, very vague again. You know what? Let's move on. He just gives you some information. That's okay, but yeah, let's move on with our lives here, or unlives, I suppose. As I understand it, there will also be parts in the game where you actually play in the actual world. I suppose those are flashbacks to discover... ooh, hands. Quite like the design so far, actually. It looks a bit morbid and warped, and yeah, very imaginative. Graphical fidelity isn't the strongest, but you know, as long as you have strong design, it doesn't have to be, you know. But yeah, so I assume that in the normal world you play flashbacks and there are multiple characters and you are supposed to have like 7 stories you can unravel, and if you... But you don't have to. It's quite intriguing how there is some hints at a lot of replay value in this, and if you discover all of the stories you get like an epilogue thingy, as I understand it from the information. It just sounds really neat and well put together. Can we not move through here? Ah, there we go. Yeah, another clipping thing there they should really look at. What's this? Ah, well, now we place the thing here. I suppose that's good. It's progress, right? And I also understand that the game is very much stealth heavy. There's a lot of stealth elements in the game, which I'm not sure what I have to think about that. Oh, cutscene. Hello. Oh. Well, apparently I'm not that good at action either, because I didn't dodge that. Though I don't think you could. So, are we re-dead?
Long time no see, spirit. I created this room especially for those like you. Those who intend to follow this path to the end. When a spirit loses its mask, it typically severs its connection to its memory and becomes a renunciation of any world. However, it will still remember, will try to remember itself, but it is all in vain. Over time, the darkness will consume it more and more, until the spirit begins to seek its purpose only in evil. This space is your reflection. Each time you lose your mask, you will find yourself in a place like this. Remind yourself that all you must do is look into the mirror, and your consciousness will be given over to the mirror, which will form a memory of you as you were. However, until the moment when the mirror forms this memory, you will not be able to recall anything else. Now summon your light, just as I taught you.
You didn't teach me anything yet. So I guess the mirrors are also functioning as checkpoints for if you happen to lose. I am... Oh wait. You need to keep pressing it.
Arise! Do not allow the darkness to possess you. Fight! Never surrender!
Cool, I got a sword now. And it did diddly squat. Can you get up any slower?
Arise until the last light dies in your soul.
Whoa. Ah, didn't I hit them?
Fight again and again. Years, nay, decades may pass, but you will withstand the darkness on equal footing.
Was I supposed to fight there or what? I didn't really get that. But oh yeah, now here we are at the mirror, so I do suppose they are like checkpoints. And that was the introduction to what happens when you die. And now we have a red bar. Okay. So let's go back and settle some scores there, I suppose. Because now we got our sword. Sure. Yeah, we've got a sword. Oh, and we can... Oh, sweet. And there's our sword. Can we now swing it? Yes. Sweet. As for the graphics, what I'm a bit worried about is the light blooming. It's a bit excessive, I find. What's over here? Oh, there's... Yeah, I couldn't handle one of these dudes before. Now you throw 6 at me at once. Hi. Okay, so they don't seem too aggressive, I suppose. This flows pretty well. Although the dodge thing is kind of hard to direct, it seems. Do they respawn? Yeah, it feels a bit clunky, but it works, you know. Yeah, I think they respawn. And I don't think there's a way to lock onto enemies. I hope there will be an option for that, because it's a bit clunky to move like this, but you know, it works. But these enemies don't move that much either, so... Ooh, he hit me. He actually hit me. Whoa. Should be more careful, I suppose. And there's only one attack button here, so I'm not sure if there is going to be more to it than this. Because so far it's just mashing the attack button and hope for the best. Hello. I think that's like the mascot or something. He was also in the information pack. No clue what or who this thing is. Who are you directing that on? I hope those 6 dudes. Apparently so. Cool, so that was combat. And I just said that it's more stealth oriented, but that's what I gathered also from a previous gameplay thing I saw. Oh, we can also see the sword again. Hello, sure deal. Oh, wrong button. Again, I want to just keep pressing the A button as an action command. Okay.
Have you ever heard the sounds of bells? No, not those bells. That sound is not an earthly sound. Not an earthly sound.
Okay. No clue what he's talking about. I do like this bit of a mysterious narrative. Kinda gives me a bit of a Souls vibe as well, with the weird dialogue things. It's kind of weird. Not sure. Ooh, hello, lady. Well, part of the lady. And that doesn't look healthy at all. Well, let's head over into the light. Yeah, we haven't explored any stealth sections yet, and I thought it was advertised as a stealth action game. Is this it? Yes, I guess this is it. Well, so far I haven't learned too much new. I am still intrigued based on the information I was sent and just the story aspect. The gameplay itself doesn't really sell me that well yet, because as far as we've played now, it's kind of like purely gameplay wise, it's a typical action game, and a very kind of stiff one at that. However, in the previous gameplay trailer they also showed another weapon, which was a staff, which had different abilities, and it was more tied into the stealth elements, and that looked way more interesting than just hacking away at a bunch of enemies with a sword. Still, I do like the design of the game. The design of the game looks awesome and very imaginative, so I am still intrigued. Huh. Okay, so there's an actual company who does that. Makes sense, just never figured it. So yeah, I'm still very intrigued about the game. This alpha build didn't really sell me on the uniqueness of the gameplay, however, which is a shame. The setting and the design I do like, it does look neat. But I do hope the gameplay is more refined, and I was hoping for more of a taste of the different, well, just what makes this game sets itself apart from other action games, and it didn't really do that. And I'm a bit sad about that. Still, I am intrigued. I am going to keep track of this game, and we'll see what it will become. Let me know what you thought about this demo, and if you want to check it out yourself, then you can find the link to the website down in the description. Well guys, let me know what you thought, and thank you very much for watching once again. Join me next time for another game, another video, and until then, take care. Bye bye for now.